morning, everybody. My name is Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. Well, it's late at night tonight. It's 11:45. You know I usually talk to you late at night. So I am going to do something a little bit different today. I'll tell you about my day, first of all, and then I'm going to read you a poem that I wrote at the very beginning of my journey of Parkinson's. I am preparing this week to write another follow-up one to see how they've changed. I think that'd be interesting, so I'm going to do that. Some people have already heard it, and I'm quite proud of it because I think it really explains how I felt. And that's what I wanted it to do. It doesn't have to be a good poem, it just has to explain how I felt. So that's what I'm going to do. Our day started, we went to the neurologist in the morning. We had an appointment at 9:30, and we went in, and she had a fellow working for that's like a trial doctor, like a practicing doctor. He hasn't finished all of his school. So anyway, he came and he talked to us about what was going on. And he kept trying to, get us to say what the schedule was, like when was our off time and when was our good time. And when I was explaining to you the other day about on and off times, I can't count on it anymore. I have no schedule for it. It just happens. So they want to address that issue a bit. And so we are changing the times that I'm taking my medication. And then we're also talking about something that we talked about before. We once before, probably about a year ago, had a consultation and went through all the classes and stuff for a new program called Duadopa. It's a pump that is inserted like you would have a colonoscopy bag on there. Well, it'd be that type of a port, and so that your medicine can go straight in. It's a slow release for the whole day, and it's supposed to take some of the ups and downs and change those, which would be really nice. And it also gives the ability, if I can't swallow or if I start to lose the use of my own mouth to swallow my food, they can use it as a feeding tube. So there's two benefits to it. There's drawbacks. It's a surgery, but I would have to learn how to do it, and Claudine would have to learn how to do it, but we're smart cookies. We could do that. And so that was one of the things that they were talking about. They were also talking about wanting to do a nerve biopsy, which is another doctor, the one that did my the spinal tap, was it, Claudine?
Lumbar puncture.
Lumbar puncture. He did the lumbar puncture. And so they were talking about us getting in touch with him and seeing what his thoughts are on that. So I'm not sure how I feel about that one. I'm willing to do the other one to smooth it out. But I asked her point blank how I was doing. She led me to believe that I've gone quite a while in their thing. They will not stage it. They won't say, oh, you're stage 1 or you're stage 5 or whatever. They won't do that. But I know how to read. And I've read them. And I don't qualify for stage 4. I qualify for stage 5, and I don't like it. Stage 5 is the last stage. So I don't like it. So I'm going to do everything I can to make stage 5 work for me. What that means is I'm going to do my exercises faithfully. I'm going to listen to Claudine when she says I can't do things. That's going to be the hard one. I'm going to listen to her when she says I can't do things, and I'm going to make a little bit of a list of things that I still can do and that I want to do or maybe have never done and want to try if it's available for me. And simple things like I can read. I love to read. But lately I haven't been holding a book in my hand and reading. So I got Audible put onto my tablet. I have a little tiny tablet that's up in my bedroom that I can just listen to those books. So I'm going to read and read what I like. So I'm going to read those books. I want to maybe have one night out. There's a place, I don't know what it's called. I have to investigate it. But it's a resort for disabled people. And it's run by the government, and you go and you pay a very small fee for the night, And they've got boardwalks that walk out into the woods and stuff. So I thought in the spring it'd be a lovely time. So I can investigate that, maybe book that and see how I feel in the spring. So I've got a few things like that. I want to have a very nice Christmas. I don't want to have big elaborate gifts. I want to have gifts that everybody can appreciate. And I want to just have a good day with everybody. And today Cal brought Finn and Aurora over. I hold her like this and she's got her little hands up touching my face. It was so sweet. Oh, I love that one. Anyway, Finn, he comes in the house. First thing he does, sees the Christmas tree. He goes, a tree, a tree, a tree. And then at the end he says, goodbye tree. Oh my gosh, that's sweet. That's crazy. Anyway, I'm going to read this poem. No, I threw it on the floor. That's the thing. I've thrown everything on the floor today, and I have trouble picking it up. But I got it. I don't know what I'm going to write in the second one, but I am going to do this one here. And I'm proud of the fact that I took the time when I was feeling good to write this down. This journey has progressed quite quickly. The first few years I didn't notice much. I didn't think it was a big bad thing. But it has gone really fast in the last year. So I have to start to accept it. And I need Claudine to get her surgery because she needs to be well. Because if she can't care for me, I have to find somebody else to care for me. And I don't want to do that. I want her to be a caregiver. So we need to get her feeling well. I got this taped inside a bag, so that's me. I tape everything inside a bag. Like everything has to be in bags. I don't know what's wrong with me, that one. It's crazy. I'm sure I didn't get this up. Oh, I ripped it. Hope it didn't. Okay, so let's see. Is it ripped? I don't think so. I think it's good. All right. Here I go. I know it's fistling right now. I'm going to say it nicely. And I'm going to say this nicely here. And then I am going to also put it on TikTok just as the poem, I think. I'm not sure about that, right? But I'd like to maybe do that. So here.
Speak nice and clearly.
I'll speak nice and clearly, Claudine says. Just do this here. You're kind of putting yourself out there when you're reading something that you've written. I can't get this thing to come apart here. It's taped. You ready here? Are you still up there? Oh, there, I got it. All right, so here we go. I'm going to try to speak very clearly because my speech is getting bad. I'm mumbling. So I'm going to try hard. Here we go. I hate drinking. It's called My Path. My Path. Okay, so.
What?
Right, so. My Path. I face the unknown with a trembling hand. I face the unknown with a trembling hand, but my heart, it is peaceful and calm. The choices I make are the hourglass sands. As they count my days, I go on. Okay, I got to try that a bit better. I'm going to just have to do it slowly because I'm having trouble with reading it too. So let me just say it because it's very important for me to have this done. So let me say it again here. I face the unknown with a trembling hand, but my heart, it was peaceful and calm. The choices I make are the hourglass sands. As they count my days go on. My attitudes are good as I struggle along. I'm doing a terrible job reading this. My attitudes are good as I struggle along. I won't live my life with a frown. I want all to know that they too can find peace as they choose the path they go down. So I can read that one again now, and I've read it once. My attitudes are good. As I struggle along, I won't live my life with a frown. I want all to know that they too can find peace as they choose the path they go down. The second time is always easier for me. Okay. I'm going to type this because this is hard because it's not raining. Okay. The length of our days are all the same, whether we choose to smile or to moan. But when we're remembered by the ones that we love, will they recall us with a smile or with a groan? Okay, I had trouble reading that one. I'm going to read that one again so it's more smooth. Okay, here. The length of our days are all the same, whether we choose to smile or to moan. But when we're remembered by the ones that we love, will they recall us with smiles or with groans? The hope that I have with this channel of mine is to share whatever I can. But when I am gone, my children can see that my path I have trod on with glee. I want to be positive. This is the path I'm going down. I'll go down it with my head high, and I want everybody to know that although I stumbled on the reading of that, the words are very important to me. And let's see if I wrote when I did it. Did I write the date on here? I don't think I did. That's too bad. It would have been nice. I like looking at my writing because I was able to write. But anyway, I'm going. What? 2020? 2020 did that. So I have changed things so much in that time. But my appointment today sort of put it in place. I'm going to enjoy doing the things that I can, not fighting the things that I can't. I'm going to try to be a lot easier to care for Claudine. I'm going to try to just know what I want to say. I want to try to have the best life I can have, whether I have 1 day or 100 days or 100 years. I want to play with my grandchildren, and I want to, mind you, today, when they were over, I couldn't have played with Finn because he was climbing up the cat tower and jumping for Auntie Jean. I thought, oh, what if he jumps and Auntie Jean's not there? But I did hold Aurora for a little bit, and she smiled and she touched my face, and she's so sweet. Anyway, I went today to the dollar store, and you know me, it's the $100 store. But anyway, I went and I got some Christmas decorations, so tomorrow you will see my area decorated. And I put up an apron here. I should show you my apron and put it there. This is the apron that Brenda Wandon on at Maniac Grandma's homestead. Oh, this. She made this for me, and I hung it up here. I can take it down anytime I want, but I hung it up there because I want all my stuff together. I want to be able to look at this stuff and remember and enjoy everything. This is Carol's picture here. Claudine did this one up here. My brother gave me this one here. Claudine did this one. It is beautiful. I have all kinds of things there. It's beautiful. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to tell you that I will be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm doing the next day, but I'm going to do something, and we'll just take it. I'm going to talk to Caroline tomorrow, and maybe she'll give me some hints of what to do to live a good life. All right, so take care, everybody. I hope you're all having a good day. I'm going to get ready for bed, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.